Thank you, Dean, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you. It is an honor and a privilege to be here with you today. I have been looking forward to this. I'd like to first thank the entire board of directors for RCMA, and in particular, Melvin Tennant, Harry Schmidt, and Dean Jones. You know, they have been so instrumental in bringing this session to fruition. They are always looking for new and insightful content to bring to you as members. So I am delighted to be a part of it. My goal today, ladies and gentlemen, is to maximize our time together. So with that said, we'll get started with one of my favorite quotes. It's from the famous blind author and activist Helen Keller. And she was once asked, is there anything worse than being blind? Is there anything worse than being blind? And you know what she said? This was her response. She said, it is terrible to have sight and no vision. Don't you love that? It is terrible to have sight and no vision. And what she meant was simply, it is a tragedy to have natural eyesight, yet have no clear spiritual mission, vision, destination, aspiration for your life. So I want to commend and congratulate each and every one of you because you do have a mission and a vision and a purpose, or else you would not be here. The mere fact that you're spending time out of your busy schedules to attend Emerge right after the holiday season shows that you are purpose-driven, goal-oriented, kingdom-minded. So why are we here? Why are we here discussing this topic of emerging from conference planning to legacy building, and meeting a higher standard? Well, one of the reasons is I did a bit of research on you. My goal is always to customize and tailor my content in a way that will resonate with my audience. And so I was interested in learning a little bit more about your roles and responsibilities, your goals, your challenges, what it is that you're struggling with. So several of your colleagues were so gracious to speak with me and kind of share their perspective. They were very transparent with me around what it is that you do in terms of conference management, meeting planning, and logistics. And I have to tell you, you are doing some outstanding work. Outstanding. I was so impressed. But the challenges are real. The challenges are real. Interestingly enough, when I spoke with your colleagues, there was one consistent theme that was interwoven within all of the feedback. One theme. You know what they told me? This is what I learned about you and what you do. You are constantly stretching and balancing. Constantly stretching and balancing. Stretching to meet goals and expectations. Stretching to find the right venue. Stretching to lock in the dates. Stretching to get the room block. Stretching to make sure everything goes well. Balancing to meet the budget. Balancing different agendas. And not traditional meeting agendas, but political agendas. The expectations, the personalities of some of your leadership team members and the colleagues. You are constantly stretching and balancing. And you know what I found so surprising? So many of you are doing this stretching and balancing for several meetings over the course of a year. How many of you are planning several meetings, by a show of hands, several meetings over the course of a year? Unbelievable, unbelievable. And here's what I truly found astounding. For some of you, you're doing this conference management and the meeting planning in addition to your regular full-time job in ministry. Show of hands, how many of you is that the case for? Well, it's almost like you've inherited the meeting planning. That's incredible. Incredible.